Salakia. The brother Kazawa coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Dash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. To you brothers, I say shalom. Now my video is just kind of gonna be like a various topics video. I'm gonna go into first Judith, the 5th chapter, and I think it's around the 26th verse, and basically get on why it's important for us to keep the laws, and how Esau and the other nations even knew that going back, that if we weren't keeping the laws and if we was going off, they knew that the Most High would forsake us and that they could run up and and basically overcome us. You know what I'm saying? But if they knew that if we was keeping the laws, then basically Yahweh Shai was gonna fight for us, man. This is going back. So this is Judith, the 5th chapter, and the 20. I'm gonna start at 20th verse. Salakia. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up and we shall overcome them. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them. Salakia, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world. And when Achior had finished these sayings, all the people standing round about the tent murmured, and the chief men of Holofernes, and all that dwelt by the seaside and in Moab spake that they should kill him. For say they, he will not be afraid of the face of the children of Israel. For lo, it is a people that have no strength nor power for a strong battle. Now therefore, Lord Holofernes, we will go up, and they shall be a prey to be devoured of all thine army. And this goes back to, you see, it said that basically this is Holofernes, which he was the captain of the Assyrians. You know what I'm saying? That Judith ended up beheading. Then you had it basically said that you have, matter of fact, I think you basically had Ammon here, you had Moab here. You know what I'm saying? So that shows you that Psalms 83, like the scriptures say, man, the things that have been is that which shall be, and there's no new thing. Basically how the scripture was saying, there's no new thing under the sun, man. Like these other nations, they've been gathering together, you know what I'm saying, and banding up and coming against the nation of Israel. And like it tell you in Psalms the 83rd chapter, man, lo, they make a tumult against, they make a tumult against our people. I'm gonna get it, Akim Salakia. It's not roughly paraphrasing so much. Just get to these scripts, man. This is Psalms 83. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. We are the hidden ones, the Israelites are, because you know what I'm saying, for the most part, we don't know who we are, and the world don't know who we are. They starting to find that out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's starting to, you know what I'm saying, basically be woken up to that fact. But and just hitting on that, man, how we the hidden ones. It's a psalm, and it's a scripture in Lamentations that basically says, I think it says their visage is blacker than a coal. You know what I'm saying? And they are not known in the street. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture, I'm thinking that's what it, I'm thinking through the spirit, that's what it says. Salakia, Akim, if I went off on it. But like it says here, they have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones. So like when that's Esau putting crack in our neighborhood. That's Esau giving our women freedom to do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? That's also just all the ways that they consult against the Israelites to basically confound our nation. And they start with Judah always, because the other 5 follow Judah. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like in Esau mind, it's like if we can get them to go off, if we can get Judah to be drugged out and be, basically, man, a damn nigga, we can get the whole nation of Israel to go and follow suit, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's them taking crafty counsel. Them basically basically prepping young men to go to prison in the school system, because that is what they do. You know what I'm saying? They target young so-called African American males, and they basically kind of like just, you know what I'm saying? Esau sets this shit up, man. These gangs and all this shit, and then it's like Jake's so stupid, you know. They pretty much kind of go along with it, man. Like the scripture say, the earth is covered. You know what I'm saying? You know, the people they covered in gross darkness right now, man. The earth is covered in gross darkness. You know what I'm saying? Esau have it to where, you know, they putting you in ISS, suspending you. You know what I'm saying? They get it to where they get it to the point where it's like, either might get into a fight, and that he might get suspended. He might not even get suspended. He might just get in school suspension. Jake, you damn near finna get arrested, expelled. You know what I'm saying? So like, I hate to ramble like him, but just to make the point clear, that's them taking crafty counsel against our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake got situations that go on at home. You late too many times, and they will take your license away before you even fucking 18. You know what I'm saying? I know they do that out here in Indiana. I'm not sure if they do it anywhere else, but yeah, man, like that's them basically setting a young man up for failure. What the hell you gonna do without your license? You know what I'm saying? Like you basically need a license to function right in this society, man. Especially if you're gonna have a car and get from point A to point B. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? They basically kind of, you know, that's them taking that crappy counsel. But I'm gonna continue on. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent." And Salaki, I'm gonna stop right there and just go into verse 4. Them saying, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance." That was them, you know, um, like beating our heritage out of us. You know what I'm saying? That's them constantly trying to suppress this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was up to Esau, we wouldn't know who we were. You know what I'm saying? This is by way of the Heavenly Father and Yahweh Shai that we are even that the elect are even waking up. You know what I'm saying? Esau, like the scriptures say, that you know what I'm saying? He basically, man, this so-called right, because I'm not gonna I don't want to butcher the scripture, but the scripture basically saying like, you know, that if it weren't for Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, man, elect would, you know, Esau got different stuff out here that could fool even the very elect, even if they, you know what I'm saying, but the elect can't be fooled. You know what I'm saying? The elect ain't gonna be swayed. You know what I'm saying? Like with us, it's just like we were preordained and predestined. Like, you know, Lord willing, we are the elect. We were preordained to understand this knowledge. So it's like it ain't no way that you gonna, you know what I'm saying, come and cut this light that Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai cut on in any brother, man. That's of the hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? Um, Another way that they do that, they put the guns in our neighborhood and they make sure that we got a way to hate each other and to destroy each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Always have. You know, they put these crazy ass they come out with a new drug and they test it on Jake damn near always. Like that shit that they call synthetic marijuana. And I done seen so many dudes, Jake kill theyself, Jake commit suicide, Esau to commit suicide off the shit. That's really when they started making it illegal. Cause you know you used to could buy that shit in the stores, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real. Like you used to could buy that shit in the stores back, you know, some few years back, man. But Esau started dying off of it. You know, you had kids basically like football play. Edomites that play football, they get drug tested, but they still want to smoke. So they were smoking this synthetic marijuana, jumping out of windows and shit, and all of this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like these scriptures coming to pass. The Lord said that He was gonna put these curses on those that hate us, and that's coming to pass, man. We are living to see the fall of our enemies. You know what I'm saying? Whereas He sought to destroy us and cut us off from being a nation, that's gonna happen to Esau, literally, man. Y'all are going to be wiped, be fucked all the way out after being put in 1,000 years of hardcore slavery. Thus saith the Holy Scripture. You know what I'm saying? So, getting back to the scripture, for they are consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Jabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur is also joined with them. They uphold him, the children of Lot. You know what I'm saying? That being said, like it said, the Moabites were sitting here, the Moabites and the Ammonites were sitting here with Holofernes, you know, ready to come up against us. And this is what they said. Now therefore, Lord Holofernes, we will go up, and they shall be a prey to be devoured of all thine army. This is the spirit that these other nations of Esau come in, man, against us. You know, they might not like each other at the end of the day, but what the scriptures say, man, they let me see. Yeah, for they are consulted together with one consent. Psalms 83 and verse 5. They are confederate against thee. You know what I'm saying? So these people are our enemies, man. The so-called Chinese man and so-called Japanese man, these are our enemies. We are the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Um, So just, and like I said, this is gonna be a various topic video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just get whatever comes to mind, man. I'm gonna just go with the spirit. This is Isaiah verse 10. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And what will ye do in that day, in the day of visitation, in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? Salakia. And this is verse 4. Without me they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this his for all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. And this is verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I will send against him an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the street. That's why you see so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans getting tread down in the fucking streets by Esau. Why? Because the Lord said, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna do this because it's whole different precepts in this chapter, and I'm gonna start with verse 1 and break that down first. Woe unto them. This is Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. That's Esau, man. Telling the kids you can't telling little Judite kids you can't get your hair braided and come to school. You know what I'm saying? Making it legal for fucking people to be gay, man. Making it legal for you to basically try, like, you know what I'm saying? That's Esau's thing. He want to try and have control over creation and who having babies and whatever. Because that's why he's allowing